welcome back. I'm joined today by Justin.
Me again, because I'm always in the house.
Yes, he's always in the house. You guys seem to really enjoy our previous video where we talked about habits that we've adopted in Singapore. I just want to say thank you so much for the support on that one. We hit over 100,000 views, wasn't expecting that at all. And since then, a load of new subscribers have come along. So a big hello to all of you that are new. My name's Georgia.
My name's Justin.
And we've been living in Singapore for 4 years, both from the UK. So today we're going to be answering a bunch of your questions. And I thought it would be a great way for those of you that are new to get to know us a little bit better.
They ask them, we answer
them. They
them.
ask them, we answer them. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get started.
Let's get started. So the first question is, what do you think of veganism?
What do I think of veganism? I think it's amazing. How can you knock veganism? I think those of you that are vegan, you're doing an amazing thing. We definitely have days where we have like no meat days.
No meat days,
Try to eat as less meat as possible. I'm addicted to corn products. You actually were kind of vegan
for a while.
Yeah. He lived with housemates that were vegan, so he was always eating vegan. The food's delicious. Like I said, if we can eat less meat, then we always try to. Yeah. And also, I don't drink cow's milk either. I drink almond milk as well. So I've been making little changes lately. And yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a vegan video soon. So stay tuned for that as well.
What do you think of the current Hungry Ghost Festival? Any encounters?
Right, I wanted to answer this question because literally 2 nights ago we had a really creepy experience.
Yeah.
So we were both in bed, and I'm assuming it was around 3 AM, which is always like dead hour, right? It's when the ghosties come alive.
Ghosties. I heard some rustling.
So I also heard some rustling. So I guess we both woke up at the same time. It sounded like someone was in the room. That's why I was like... And then all of a sudden there was this huge bang. And we have no idea in this room where it came from, but Justin just like shot up.
Yeah, I shot up.
He was like, what was that? What was that? And I was thinking, why are you awake as well? Because usually he's a really heavy sleeper. So I thought it was just so weird how we were like kind of conscious, but we still don't know what the noise was.
My only explanation is maybe where our wardrobe is.
Yeah.
Maybe next door's wardrobe hangs on the back of that.
No.
So it sounded like a suitcase fell.
No.
It did. That's what I thought it sounded like.
We have no idea what it was, but as soon as I saw that comment, I was like, oh my god, it's Hungry Ghost Festival or season or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've never had any like ghostly encounters in this apartment, but that was strange.
Yeah.
And I literally woke up and I said to Justin,
I bolted up. I was like, what was that?
Did we see a ghost last night?
You did.
Because that was creepy.
How do you feel about Brexit?
Lol. Well, we both didn't vote in the Brexit election, but we both are keen for us to leave.
No. So it's changed.
What's changed?
Initially, we were like, why would you leave?
Oh yeah. Initially, our thoughts were stay.
Yeah.
But as the years have gone on and we've done more research.
So many lies.
So many lies.
You cannot believe anyone.
Yeah.
What the Labour Party wants to do at the minute is effectively, now they've changed their mind, but they wanted to leave, and the Conservatives, they wanted to leave, but having a framework that effectively meant that you were in the European Union, so you're still in the trade union, but you're not part of the European Union. So it's like you're in the European Union, but you have no say.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do it?
Why would you do that? We don't know.
No one has the answers, but
I
think there's a lot of fear mongering going on.
Yeah.
And
but it's one thing it has done.
If we left, we'd be fine.
One thing it has done, it's made the pound worth. So if you want to go travelling, go travel to the UK. Your dollar will go a lot further now than it did 2-3 years ago. Yeah. Was wondering if you would ever consider raising kids in Singapore in the future, and could you live anywhere elsewhere besides the UK and Singapore? So
I think we've spoken about it before, but I think we both agree that we would want to raise kids probably in the UK.
Yeah, for me, definitely.
Not in Singapore, just for the fact that we really want our families to be present. And it would be like really lonely and solitary if we had a kid here. I just think it would be really strange to not have family around. So that would be the main reason.
So my reason is family.
Yeah.
So then people might say, why don't you get your family to move here? But I have a big family. You got 10, 15, 20 people you'd have to Not possible. It makes sense for us to go back. Yeah, and also I think we want to raise our kids in the UK, and then as they're a bit older, we would consider moving somewhere else. Yeah, I would consider moving back. Definitely open to that. Yeah, even moving back. I'd consider moving back, for sure. But we'll see. We will see. We don't know yet. It's not happened. Are you bored living in Singapore? You know Singapore was rated as one of the most boring countries on the planet. I don't know if that's official though.
Do you not think?
That might just be someone commenting it. There is a saying, only boring people get bored. If you're not boring and you look for something to do, you will never get bored. There is always something to do in Singapore. And Singapore, whatever you want to do, whatever sport it is, whatever activity it is, you can do it. And it will be a world-class facility.
Yeah.
But I think boredom in the sense of escapism, like going somewhere different.
Yeah.
Within your own country.
There's so much to do in Singapore, but I understand kind of where people are coming from when they say they're bored, in the sense that you can't just hop in a car and road trip to a new part of the country that you probably haven't seen before. I feel like...
Go surfing for a weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
there's not...
Go snowboarding up the mountains for the weekend.
Yeah, because
simple things like that.
Because it is such a small country, so I understand where that comes from, but also that's where travel comes in handy. Is that we can go almost anywhere from Singapore. I would say yes and no. I kind of understand where you're coming from. But
so as an area, Southeast Asia, there's no way you could get bored because it's quite easy to get around. But as a country, Singapore is very small. It's very limited to what it can offer. Since you and Justin have been together for so long, how do you continue to keep the flame alive or the relationship a fresh one?
The flame alive.
Flame alive. So we were speaking earlier, I think it is just, you have to get on, right?
Yeah, I think we're best friends. So that obviously really helps.
So it's like saying, why are you friends with your friends for so long? Because you genuinely like each other. So we're together, we genuinely like each other. So it's not hard, is it?
I like how we're changing and growing as well as years go on. I think that's interesting because it's not like we're the same people we used to be.
We're completely different.
Completely different. So that kind of keeps things different as well.
George has changed me a lot and I've changed him a lot.
All right.
How do we keep it alive? Yeah, we just like each other.
We just love each other.
It's as simple as that.
What we talk about is a lot is that I feel like we've taken things really slowly over the 9 years. When we moved to Singapore, we'd been doing long distance for 5 years. So we hadn't even lived in the same town. So moving to Singapore was the first time we ever lived in the same area.
Make or break.
Let alone a whole new country. And then it was only this year that we got our own apartment. This whole time we've been sharing with housemates. So that's 9 years in that we've only just got our first apartment. So I feel like because we've been taking it so slow, it makes it more exciting. When we have kids, it's going to be so fun.
The next thing, it's just the next.
Yeah, it's the next thing to look forward to, next chapters. So
getting a house,
so maybe that's a good suggestion. Take it slow. There's no rush.
There's no rush.
I know in Singapore it can feel like there is a rush because you want to get married and you want to get a house. But I really recommend that you just take it slowly. It makes it more fun, I think.
How did we meet? Who was the initiator? Who caught the eye of the other? How was the courtship? Who had me at hello?
So what happened was that we went to the same university. We were at the same halls. I had noticed Justin around and he had no idea that I even existed. Correct?
Correct.
So I'd seen him around. I think I added him on Facebook because I thought it was cute. And we got talking, but still you didn't know that I lived in the same halls as you.
No.
You just never seen me.
No.
So that was really nice.
I knew you went to the same university, but I didn't realise you lived at halls.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it wasn't till a night out. You happened to be there with your friend and his friend basically set us up. His friend put my number in your phone. And he acted like he was really cool, uninterested or whatever. I think it was just, you're just so shy.
Maybe.
So after that, you would text me a few times.
Yeah. Because then it was summer holiday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So then we both went to our hometowns.
Yeah, so it was about 9 months of seeing each other and talking, every day, that we finally decided to make it official. And how did we make it official, Justin?
Halloween party.
A Halloween party. Justin was dressed as a yellow...
Power Ranger.
With
yellow tights.
And I was dressed as a dead nurse. And that was...
Match made in heaven.
That was our romantic story.
Yeah. The rest is
I feel like it's a typical uni story now.
Yeah.
We made it official at a party.
Because to be honest, a lot of our friends that met at university are still together now.
They're still together. I feel like a lot of people meet their significant
it's quite common.
Others at uni. Let us know how you met yours. Would love to know.
Okay, so question for us both. Has living abroad and travelling changed us and our perspective of things and life?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
I think I'm definitely more open-minded to lots of things. It also puts a lot of things into perspective.
And it makes you question and criticise a lot.
Yeah.
So the first, what you tend to find, and you'll see it across the board, doesn't matter where someone comes from. We come from the UK, you come to Singapore. First thing you say is, oh, they don't do it like that in the UK.
Yeah.
As if they're doing it,
wrong.
Everyone else does it wrong.
Yeah.
And they do it right in the UK.
Yeah.
And everyone has the same mentality. Then you learn that actually Singapore have got some things a lot better than what the UK have it.
Yeah.
So maybe the UK are doing it wrong. The UK could learn from Singapore. And sort of likewise. So it's opened my eyes in that sense.
I think what it's also done is made me realise that we kind of took the UK for granted.
Yes.
Like, we slammed the UK a lot for all kinds of things, and we were young.
Because you don't realise.
Yeah.
What can you compare it to?
Exactly.
Nothing.
So that's what I mean. Moving countries gives you so much new perspective, and I really recommend it to everyone because it kind of humbles you a little bit more, I feel like. In other ways it's changed us. It's definitely made me not as shy as I used to be, basically.
More outgoing.
Yeah, more outgoing. Meeting new people is so much easier for me now than it ever used to be. It's been an absolute game changer for my confidence in that sense. What about you, like work-wise?
Same. Work-wise, I don't think it's changed me at all. It's more work ethic. I now follow and I appreciate the Asian way. As in that last question Q&A video.
Yeah.
I like the Asian work ethic. I'm not a fan of the British way.
Okay.
Because it is just faster, better, get more things done in a shorter period of time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What made you start YouTube? I started YouTube years and years and years ago. Basically, me and my friend were at university and we wanted to start a YouTube channel about our vintage thrift shopping. Hence the name The Vintage Vision. That's where that all came from. And yeah, we were students with no money, and we used to buy all our clothes at charity. Well, we call them charity shops in the UK, thrift shops.
Thrift stores.
So that's how it all started. And then I started doing beauty stuff. I was a makeup student at the time. Yeah, I just never stopped, really. Never stopped making videos.
Perseverance.
Yeah. Would you want to try learning Chinese if there's an opportunity? Yes, I definitely would. I think I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
I just think it's incredible how people can just interchange between languages.
Yeah.
And they can understand, so you can be in a room and understand everyone. It's mad.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it a lot lately.
One of our biggest regrets, not learning a language.
Yeah, I know. Typical Brits, we never learn languages, do we?
Never.
What's your fitness routine? How do you stay in shape? Do share your everyday fitness regime. Yeah, I've spoken a lot lately about my fitness journey, I guess. I'll link the video up here if you want to find out more about my kind of 3-month fitness transformation. It's still ongoing. I'm still going. I can definitely make a solely dedicated video to my fitness routine if you guys are interested. But healthy eating and working out, it's no secret. It's really no secret. Favourite Singlish or Singaporean habit you've picked up, and don't say it's wah. Wah. Do you know what else I've noticed that I say now? Instead of ooh, ew, I say ee. Ee. It's so cute, all these sounds are so cute. We were saying that we take our shoes off at the door now.
Yes, I like that one a lot.
And it's not that we wouldn't necessarily do that in the UK. A lot of people do insist that you take your shoes off before you come in. But there's a lot of times where people don't.
No, but I'd say more people
More
don't.
Often, we wouldn't take our shoes off in the house in the UK. And I know that in Asian culture, you're probably all disgusted.
Disgusting, yeah.
And now we kind of agree. We're like,
I think the same
that is kind of dirty, actually. Why do we do that?
Outside streets, all the dirt and all the rubbish on the floor.
Yeah.
You've got it all on the bottom of your shoes.
And we'd have carpeted, carpet
Which makes it worse, Do you plan on starting a family anytime soon?
Oh, I'm getting old, guys. I'm really getting old. The clock's ticking, I tell you.
It's one of the things where, are you ever going to feel ready? I don't
think so.
But biologically, you have to think and you have to plan, right?
It's really weird because 2 years ago, I was dead. I was like, let's do it. Let's have a baby, wasn't I?
You were.
And now I've completely changed my mind. It's really strange.
She went from wanting 3 or 4 children to now wanting 0. Well, to wanting 0 to now wanting only 1.
I don't know what's happening to me, guys. But I think the longer you leave it, the less bothered you become.
Yeah.
We do want a family. but obviously not while we're in Singapore. So maybe in the next 2 to 3 years is when we can really start taking it seriously.
Planning properly.
Yeah, but we don't even have a house, you know what I mean? Like, we need a house first.
We literally have suitcases.
We need more stability to be like, okay, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
So that's the last question.
Finished.
Whew, that was a lot. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed hearing our answers. Thank you for leaving your questions. Yeah, I'm out of breath. It's really actually boiling in here because we had to turn the aircon off because it was too noisy.
Yeah.
The aircon men came and cleaned our aircon yesterday and we are so happy.
Oh, it's like heaven.
Because the one in our bedroom like stopped working.
Yeah.
But now it's nice and cold. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help us out. Subscribe if you want to see more. You can also go find me on Instagram at The Vintage Vision if you want to see what I get up to in my everyday life. And yeah, thank you guys so much. What was that? Bye.